And I still, well, these are interesting. Hey everyone, it's Laura here. Welcome back to my channel. So we're going thrifting again today. I am excited to be going to the thrift store again. So I wasn't originally going to go today, but my plans fell through. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the thrift store today. A couple things I wanted to touch on really quick. So I do plan on going to different thrift stores in the future. We're going to be going to the same couple thrift stores that I've been going to, the Unique, which is one of my favorites, and also the Village Discount. But I do plan on going on other thrift stores in the future. Today is the end of the week. I have a full-time job outside of this, so I am a little bit tired. There's been a lot going on and everything. So I just kind of want to stay to the local thrift stores, and especially since I take public transit, that would be the best option for me right now. But do not worry, we will be going to other thrift stores in the future. I also want to touch on the fact that I do want to incorporate some artsy fartsy content into the channel. Right now, we're just focusing more on the thrifting aspect of it, but there will be some art related content coming to this channel as well. So if you like art or into art, which most thrifty people are usually kind of on the artsy side, or at least, you know, on the creative side a little bit. So I hope you're looking forward to that type of content as well. But for now, today we're just going to go thrifting and see what we can find at the thrift store. It is a Saturday. It's not as cold as it was in the last video, thank goodness. So we should have a really good time. Probably going to be really busy because it is a Saturday. Most people are out shopping and are off that day. So yeah, I think we'll have a really good time. Well, I have to run some errands for a bit, but I will see you then. I just want to take a moment to highlight once again our cat Emerson. This pillow says this seat is reserved for the great kitty. And here is the great kitty of our house. This is voice recording Laura coming in for the win. I left the audio off, so I'm coming here to save the day. So here we have this pot here, slash this pitcher, I should say, and I like the glaze on it a lot. I thought that was really nice. Also have some earrings that I wanted to showcase here as well. Those tree earrings were very pretty. They had some like words on them and things like that, like friend, family, love, like live, laugh, love type of deal going on there. There's also these like, I want to call them twisted noodle earrings, but like they're roots kind of thing, you know, and I think they're made of polymer clay. Those are pretty different. I've never seen something like that before. And then these like blinged out ones as well. Those were kind of pretty. These roses were nice. So they were kind of pale and they kind of looked like eyeballs. I don't know, am I just seeing that or are you seeing that as well? Then there was this pin and I could tell somebody made it and it's not generally my style, but I just liked like the homemade aspect of it. So that was pretty cool for me. As you can see, I have my Diet Coke there as well. And we're in the Christmas section right now. Just kind of perusing through the holiday aisle. And we're back in the front part of the store. Got some unicorn baskets right there. Yeah, I really liked that clock right there. Thought that was kind of cool, but I really didn't have a place for it. Spoiler alert, I didn't get that. And then I came across this box and I was like, ooh, what's in this little box? It's like little trinkets and stuff, but it was kind of like a set of things, and I don't know, the colors were kind of weird, called by Classic Treasures. I don't know if anybody's heard of that before. There's this little doggy right here. Gotta appreciate the doggos. Yeah, and I think those are Hummel figurines, I think. They were pretty cute, but I wasn't like in love with them. And I wanted to showcase some more earrings because they had some cute stuff. Like there was those faux leather ones right there. Those were a little bit different. Those looked like those foot things you used to put your feet in shoes. like shoehorn. There we go. That's what I was gonna say. I don't know why. It just reminded me of that. I was kind of looking at those fleur-de-lis earrings. I thought those were kind of different. And usually when I look at earrings, I'm thinking of like, okay, what kind of outfit could I put it with? But yeah, that store usually has pretty good jewelry most of the time. We got the wood section right here. Seems to be kind of full, but not really sure if it's anything I really want. I remember I was looking for shelves specifically, and that's not a shelf for sure. I saw those shelves, but they were like plastic, like, and they were like that fake wood type of thing. They were like cool looking, but I did put them in my cart, but I think I ended up not deciding on those later on. Got the metal stuff over here. I was also looking for another pencil case holder because the one I have is kind of small and I have a lot of pencils. As an artist, you tend to accumulate stuff like that. Okay, so we made it to the kitchen storage section. I picked this up from another section and I thought that was really cool. It was a pretty heavy piece of glass. I liked that blue look to it. I'm gonna put that in the cart. And then I also found this little teapot right here. It's just so adorable. This made in Japan teapot right here with the husband and wife sitting at the table. I just love that. I thought that was so freaking cute. Very kitschy. It appears I'm looking at something underneath that bowl. Yeah, that little trivet. I don't know why I picked that up, to be honest. Sometimes I don't understand myself. We got the dishes over here. Taking a little gander at what's there. I like that little vintage-esque advertisement on like the modern cup. I thought that was pretty cute. Gotta look at the mug section, of course, because you can find some cute little stuff there. I found this teacup, and I usually find teacups, but again, like it's not really my thing to collect. That one was really pretty, though, I will say. I like roses, and I like the pink and blue combination there of that. For $3, that was a pretty good deal, I would say. I was tempted by this Disney Aristocrats mug. I keep saying aristocrats, Aristocats. That was another favorite Disney movie of mine growing up, and I was very tempted to get that. I thought maybe this was some otagiri, but it is some more Japanese ceramics, I would say, right? But it's not otagiri. But they were very cute mugs nonetheless. I found another teacup. This was pretty different. I'd never seen one with like a fruit display in the middle. Thought that was kind of different. Not typically something, again, that I would go for, but thought it was interesting. Yeah, what did this mug say? How to stay younger, and then I think it said like lie about your age or something. Now we have this plate, and it was pretty interesting platter right there. Um, that looks like an older-ish sticker, even though it's obviously has a UPC, so it's not old. But just thought that was kind of fascinating. It's kind of looking at the frames too, because I can't help myself, even though I have millions of frames, not literally millions, but. I was really attracted to these frames, and there was actually two of them. I like the ornateness of them, but I really don't have anything that I would really put in there. I was attracted to this frame, then I realized it was plastic, and it was very cheap plastic, and it's not a fan. This I thought might have been wood, but then I grabbed it, and I'm pretty sure it was like pressed wood or something. But I like the little knots in there. So I still haven't realized that my sound is off at this point, but holy moly, look at that. You have a normal-ish looking Santa and then whatever happened there. I don't know what's going on with that particular Christmas decoration. And I was fascinated by this because it looked like some sort of Ghostbusters costume accessory. Now we're in the toys section, and there's a lot of bags. I don't really think there's anything of huge interest there, though, which is disappointing. Oh, yeah, I did find that little cranky animatronic right there. That was kind of cool. I'm wondering if it moved like rapidly and everything. Some old Disney toys in there. Those are from McDonald's specifically. I still haven't given up hope that I'm going to find Monster High dolls at the thrift store one day. Again, a lot of bags, but nothing really that I specifically want. There was some Disney. You had those like rainbow high dolls or something like that. I forgot what they're called. But yeah, no Monster High, and I think that's going to be like that for a while, to be honest. Okay, well, I'm hoping that recorded the sound because I just realized my microphone wasn't on. That's frustrating. Anyway, if that didn't end up recording the sound, we've got some like stuff over here that we may or may not be getting. And then we're just looking at the dolls over here. I'm not seeing any Monster High though. So that's unfortunate. This little angel one right here is kind of cute, but not like in love with it, you know? Like a magic Mixie's pot over there, but it doesn't have anything in it. It's just the pot. um, is this Sonic related? I think this totally is Sonic related because it looks like Eggman. Um, let's see. Let me just see the bottom, just out of curiosity. Paramount Pictures, 2022. I think it is. Wasn't that one of the something in Sonic? It looks like Sonic. I don't know why. Okay. We're gonna go back this way just because people over there are gone. I probably should grab my purse, so that's not. So it seems that there's a lot more stuff at this thrift store on the weekends, which makes complete and utter sense because, oh my gosh, this is so cute. This little frog right here. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that. The frog with a tutu. But the caveat with that is that there's also a lot more people. So it's like you don't get too much. You have to like be quick about what you get. Looks like we got some cool artwork too, starting with like this guy right here. Looks like somebody made this like abstract looking thing. Oh, and there's a couple more of them actually. And they're signed. These are really cool. I like that paint pouring technique type of thing because that's really neat. There's also this picture of tigers right here, which is really very pretty. So I don't really have like any religious art in my house or anything like that, but this Jesus shadow box here of the Last Supper is pretty cool. Like with the velvet and everything, that's actually really pretty. I Can appreciate that. Does this say Miami Beach, Florida? Okay. I've never been to Florida. These are cute little houses. They might work as shelves, so I might grab those. $4 isn't bad for those. I'm finding like a lot of these frames are really cool. These like actual art, or these just prints. I don't need any more frames. I really don't. So it's probably best I leave them behind, but there's like a set of 3 of them. There's this third one down here. And they're cute, but they're prints, and then they're also like, I don't need any more frames. I have so many frames. Well, that's like an old plate inside a circle frame. That circle frame's really cool. It's a shame the custom framing places that I've been to don't really offer like circle glass or anything like that, so I don't think it's really worthwhile for me to grab a circular frame. I don't like this frame for this, but the art and it's pretty cool. I do kind of like that. I might get that and then maybe put it in a different frame. There's also this too that's been put in a mat. This must have been in the same collection. Well, there are a bunch of those. There's 2 more of those flower pieces down there. Oh, and there's one more of the artwork up here. I think that's like the actual original artwork too, which is pretty neat. But I don't really want all of it. I just want some of it. These are kind of cool. You have, say, first aid, and then the toy maker. Those are pretty cool. And I still, well, these are interesting. What are these? They're just like blank, like comics. I don't know if I'm out of focus or not. I might be. It's like comics, like blank comic. These are pretty interesting. It's really weird and fun. Are they like from something? Like, be interesting to like look that up or something. What we got over here? I still haven't found a frame for my diamond art. I'm getting discouraged. I mean, I know I'll eventually find one. It's just finding a big one. I can't tell if that's the actual artwork or if it's just a print. I do like that. That's very pretty. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down for a minute and look up these things. And then also, oh, there's this like Disney Vacation Club. That's really cute. I'm going to look up these panel things because I've never seen anything like that before. That's interesting. Hey, it's Laura again, just taking a minute to check back in. And of course, the cart comes right as I'm going to do that. A couple things I got off camera that I grabbed. So there's, of course, I have to look at the candles. So there's a couple of candles that I got. So I've never heard of these brands before, but for $4, I figured I'd try it. I think this is water lily and something, but it smells good. I mean, to me, it's like as long as it smells good, like that's good enough for me. And then there's this wick almond and vanilla candle. And I do like those wick candles because they crackle a little bit. For $3, I figure, like, you know, why not? Also, I do need a new wallet because the one that I have is kind of like running out of space. And one thing to know about me, I love desserts, like a lot of people do. And one of the desserts I really like is macarons. So I found this macaron wallet for $2. I thought that was pretty cool. to update that as well. I was going to go buy the bags. There's not a whole lot over there because I walked over there for a little bit. Again, these shelves just don't really hold that much. You know, I wish I could find some bigger ones. Actually, let me take a look over here really quickly because I believe I see some shelving. This was painted red. I'm wondering if I can paint it a different color. Because if I can, that might be worthwhile getting because it's this is a heavy duty shelf. Seems like it's in pretty good shape otherwise. There's also, let's see what we got over here. This looks like a shelf, but I don't really see any way to like mount it or anything. So, I mean, I could put hangers on it, but I want to make sure it's the appropriate hanger, so I might not get that. This I might get though. It's $6. And that's a pretty like big shelf, and I can always repaint that. Not that I need another project because I already have enough. But I need shelves, so it might be worthwhile to get those. These actually might be cute for the bathroom, but they're kind of scoffed up a little bit. I mean, I could paint that though. But again, a lot of those like little shelves can only hold like one or two things. And my goal is to eventually fill those shelves with trinkets. So this is actually, I do need a pencil holder. This looks like it might work. Those are plastic shelves. I don't want plastic. This might be good for work. I might get this too. What kind of phone would you put in here? Like, and I feel like, because this is the phone, right? So it's that big. So it looks like some sort of iPhone, but then you have this giant phone case for it. It was very odd. I think that would be quite cumbersome to carry. That's a nice set of alphabet stamps. If you're into stamps, like that would be a worthwhile purchase. I am not, so it's not particularly for me. Some like buttons and stuff over here. Again, if you make buttons, that would be great. I do not, so it doesn't seem useful for me. It's a little Starbucks ornament. It is Starbucks. Ceramic ornament. It's just missing a little hook. That's kind of cute. It looks like one of those like vintage toothpick holders. That's why I kind of looked at it at first. I was like, is that vintage something? And I'm like, no, that's Starbucks. Oh my goodness. Do not enter. Well, if you need a journal that keeps your secrets safe and secure, you have one right there. Are those actual stethoscopes? They just no, those are play ones, right? Yeah, those are play ones. That's silly. Well, at a thrift store, you never know if something's like. People have found like operating equipment at the thrift store. You know what I mean? So it's like there is a possibility it could be real. That obviously wasn't. Ooh, more candles. Chicago West. Are these all candles? Bright endeavors. Hey, bright behavior candles, a path towards strong families and bright futures. It is open, so I could technically like smell them before I buy them. There's another pack of these, though. Like, that's not open though, so I can't really. I probably wouldn't get that one because that one's not open. But this is open, and I could see what it smells like. Probably wasn't a good idea for them to put them in a bag because somebody was bound to open it. I think I could smell it already, actually. The candle. Are these diaries too? Oh my god, those are adorable. Those little unicorn ones. I have plenty of journals, so I don't really need to get that, but those are kind of cute. And I was just sitting here saying, oh, there's really nothing over here. Well, I was proven it wrong. Um, I used to have a calculator like this. Okay, I eventually gave it away. So I was like, I don't need a calculator. I have one on my phone like everybody does. There's some more candles over here under the craft equipment. It's like one candle. I think somebody opened this and took another one, didn't they? Yeah, somebody totally, there was more than one candle in there. Somebody took it and ran off with the other candle, which is kind of obnoxious. But, stay. Got some crafting equipment. What do we got over here? Tricks and treats. Is this, yeah, glitter slime. This is slime. Remember when that was like a big deal? I think it still kind of is for like little kids and things like that to make it. There was like, I remember when I was a camp counselor, or maybe this was a little bit after that, there was this whole um, like that's what kids would sell at school is the slime. You know, I can't remember how early or late that was. Oh my gosh. A little cutie pie. Chill out. He's so cute with his little scarf. I don't think he came with that scarf. He's like a little light and everything. He's had some coloring done on his face, you can tell. But definitely a little cutie pie. This is a cute clock, but again, I'm really hesitant with like electronics from the thrift store. So it's definitely a gamble. Some kitchen stuff. I'm gonna go back around. I did look at the frames a little bit, but they're, again, like I really don't need small frames like that at this point. Wasn't something that really interested me right now. I'm going to look at the mugs again because there seems to be a lot of them, and I kind of just glanced at them because there was more people over here and I really didn't want to deal with it. And then what's we got? It's been a long day. It usually is a long day. I think that might have been out to Gary for a second, but it wasn't. Microwave and dishwasher safe. I just like the design and glaze on that. I thought that was pretty cool. I said, don't need any more mugs. And I have one in my cart that I'm debating on getting or not. um, I'm going to head back over to the toys one more time and look around just to make sure. So I saw this when I came walking around off camera, and it looks a little bit older, but I don't know, or like maybe somebody handmade it or something, but I don't know what exactly it's supposed to be. Like, is it like a kid's playset type of thing? Like, is it, I mean, it's really short, but like, what is that used for? Sometimes I come in here because this is like bigger odds and ends that you don't find, but it is kind of hard. I didn't get to look over at the plushies too much because there was mother and daughter over here before, but seems to be some cute little things. Not anything that I'm like overly excited about. What is in here? What is this? I don't know what that is. A lot of stuff on the ground. Yeah, no, I'm not really seeing anything that I particularly like over here. Yeah, the one thing about the thrift store, if you haven't been, is that you can throw the idea of personal space out the window because people will just come right behind you, like in your section where you're at, and just be like, "Yeah, no, I'm coming. This is cute." My brother likes German shepherds, and like he doesn't really have plushies or anything like that. He's a grown adult. But I'm a grown adult and I have plushies, so I guess that's the difference between him and I. But I was just looking at that because he likes German shepherds, so thought about maybe getting that for him. But I don't think he needs that. That's not really a toy back there, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't particularly usually find too much on the shelves in terms of like the toy stuff. It's always good to take a double and triple glance. Like that's my motto for sure. Oh my gosh. Was this Vader Zim? Oh my god, that's a little that's cute. That's really cute. I wanted to watch that show so badly as a kid, but we didn't have cable and I never did. So because like we didn't have cable growing up. That was a thing. So over here, or at least maybe some stuff that people dropped. Somebody was looking at these too, besides me. I didn't want to take the time to look at them because, again, not really my thing, but, and I'm not a reseller, so it's like, what am I going to do with it? I can't really sell it. I'm not going to face the heart in every heart with it. Oh my gosh, my mom would love this. I might get that for her. Looks like somebody tried to paint it, or maybe it was meant to be like that. I think she would really like this a lot. I might get this for her. I need to stop buying things for other people. But I love my mom, so it's not a problem for me. Laundry. What does this say? Coin laundry, fluff and wash. I like how it has that like retro look to it. It's obviously not vintage, but has that look to it. Okay, well I think we're pretty much done here. I'm going to what's behind here? I don't. That's really pretty, but I mean I'm not Jewish, so I don't know what that means. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off, and then we're gonna hop over to the next thrift store.